Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jianxian's Anime. Today we're diving into the newest preview for episode 176 of Swallowed Star, and trust me, this one is packed with surprises. Luo Feng's journey continues to shock everyone, and this time he's achieved something unimaginable. From breaking through the Tongtian Bridge to becoming the disciple of one of the most powerful beings in the human race, the Lord of Chaos City, it's a turning point for him in every sense. And that's not all. The Zerg are back with deadly intentions, and another assassination attempt might be right around the corner. Let's get into all the details. Last time, Luo Feng returned to Chaos City after completing the highest difficulty mission series from the company. With that behind him, it was time to refocus on training. But there was one problem. He had already used up all of his opportunities to comprehend the Chaos Monument. That meant only one thing. He had to take on the Tongtian Bridge again in order to earn more chances. At this point in the story, most of Luo Feng's peers, genius-level cultivators like Bolin, Rongjun, Wuka, and Aishen, were all stuck at either the 7th or 8th levels of the Tongtian Bridge. Luo Feng himself had only ever reached the 7th level, and for hundreds of years, that's where his record stayed. Because of this, many senior-level figures in the original airspace didn't take him seriously. They had all passed the 10th floor and saw Luo Feng's progress as unimpressive. But all of that was about to change. Unknown to most, Luo Feng had already achieved extraordinary strength. With just his Golden Horned Beast and Demon Killer Clansman clones, he was capable of killing realm lords, and might even be on the verge of threatening immortal-level beings. So when he decided to challenge the Tongtian Bridge again, it wasn't out of desperation, it was a calculated move. His goal was clear: to gain more access to the Chaos Monument and elevate his comprehension of the laws. As news of Luo Feng's renewed challenge spread, attention from his fellow geniuses and upper-level authorities quickly followed. Bolin, Rongjun, Wuka, Aichen, all of them were watching closely. They wanted to see how far Luo Feng could go this time. And then the shock came. Luo Feng didn't just pass the 8th level, he broke Bolan's record with ease. What stunned everyone even more was that he kept going, eventually clearing the 10th level of the Tongtian Bridge. Now this is a big deal. Cultivators who manage to reach the 10th level usually train for tens of thousands of years. Luo Feng reached the same level in just 100 years. That kind of growth is unheard of. At this point, even top-tier figures like King Zhenyan and King Longyu took notice, along with many universe masters. A domain lord like Luo Feng achieving this meant that his perception of laws was already comparable to that of an immortal god. That's something few could believe without seeing it for themselves. But Luo Feng wasn't done. He continued his assault on the bridge and shocked everyone again by defeating the Guardian on the 13th floor. That was the moment when the entire virtual universe company took notice. The news spread like wildfire. No one expected this level of performance from someone still at the Domain Lord level. As a result, no fewer than 300 universe masters sent invitations, each hoping to recruit Luo Feng as their disciple. Overnight, he went from a promising talent to the most sought-after figure in the entire company. Everyone wanted a piece of his future. And just when Luo Feng was trying to decide what to do with all these offers, someone unexpected stepped forward. The most powerful human expert in the virtual universe company, the Lord of Chaos City. Yes, the top boss himself appeared, announcing his intention to take Luo Feng as a registered disciple. But let's be honest here. When the Lord of Chaos City was revealed in the animation, fans were less than thrilled. His design was criticized as bland, too similar to Bolin in a silver mechanical suit. Many felt it lacked creativity and visual appeal. But appearances aside, his status and strength are absolutely beyond question. This man is the absolute pinnacle of human power, and he doesn't take on disciples lightly. In his long life, he has accepted only 31 disciples, and 25 of them have gone on to become universe masters. So even being offered a position as a registered disciple is a massive honor. Luo Feng, however, was deeply conflicted. On one hand, his relationship with King Zhenyan is incredibly strong. King Zhenyan had recently gone to great lengths and expense to purchase the precious cultivation technique, 7 kills of the beast god, just for him. So immediately jumping ship to a new master felt like a betrayal. On the other hand, Luo Feng had long hoped to become the disciple of the Sky Eclipse Palace Lord. But frustratingly, that invitation never came. Torn between loyalty, ambition, and uncertainty, Luo Feng didn't know what to do. Luckily, King Zhenyan stepped in again with sage advice. He reminded Luo Feng that every powerful immortal or world master had received guidance from multiple teachers. He emphasized that the path to greatness isn't about staying in one mold. It's about boldly choosing the path that helps you grow. With his mentor's blessing, Luo Feng made his decision. He accepted the offer and became the 32nd registered disciple of the Lord of Chaos City. But that was just the beginning. Luo Feng was then required to prove himself worthy by completing a test. He had to fully master the first stage of the 7 kills of the Beast God within 3,000 years. This wasn't some ordinary cultivation test. The technique, created by Herodo, the founder of the Golden Horn clan, is considered to be thousands of times harder to master than ordinary space laws. Most would take thousands of years just to grasp the basics. But Luo Feng? He did it in 800 years. That's right, not even a third of the time allotted. The Lord of Chaos City was amazed by his performance and wasted no time in making Luo Feng a full disciple. This wasn't just a formal promotion. It marked Luo Feng's official entry into the inner circle of one of the most powerful beings in existence. But there was more behind this decision than just talent. In Luo Feng, the Lord of Chaos City saw a reflection of a painful memory. His former disciple, KD. KD was once seen as the most promising genius of his time, someone with even more potential than Luo Feng. But in a tragic turn of events, KD was captured and killed by the Zerg, despite the Lord of Chaos City's best efforts to save him. Even reversing time and space couldn't bring him back. That loss became a scar in the Lord's heart. And now with Luo Feng, he's determined to never let history repeat itself. Unfortunately, the Zerg have already taken notice. The immortal-level Zerg Queen who tried and failed to assassinate Luo Feng earlier is back. This time she's reported directly to a higher-ranking Zerg authority. That can only mean one thing. The next assassin could be a venerable-level queen. The threat level is skyrocketing. Luo Feng's rapid rise has not only brought him powerful allies, it's also made him a prime target for enemy factions. The Zerg, the mechanical race, and the demons are all preparing to strike. But Luo Feng is no longer fighting alone. He now has the full support of the Lord of Chaos City, one of the most powerful beings in the entire universe. With talent, courage, and the right guidance, his path to becoming a universe master, or even beyond, is well within reach. That wraps up today's episode. What do you think of the Chaos City Lord's decision? And can Luo Feng survive the next Zerg attack? Let's talk in the comments below. If you're enjoying Swallowed Star and want to see more deep dives like this, don't forget to follow, like, and comment to support the channel. Thanks for watching Genshin's Anime. See you in the next one.